Very much. Every month, the Knights of Columbus shines the spotlight on organizations that are helping in the community, and this month I learned a little bit about the Sarah Foundation. 60 years ago, 3 families joined forces to create resources for their children with intellectual and other disabilities, and their innovative vision at the time is now the foundation on which Sarah continues to build on every single day. Joining me now is Pat Bourne, the executive director, and Connor Dolan, the president of the Sarah Foundation. Guys, welcome here to CT Style.
Thanks, Ryan.
Absolutely. very excited to have you here. Let's chat a little bit about people who have developmental disorders. What are some of the biggest misnomers that people have with them?
Well, I think, Ryan, it's actually thinking about things as a deficit, a disability. We prefer to think that the people that we support have differing abilities. We all have something to offer. We all have a gift to give, whether we can work, whether we are just part of our community. And so our focus at Sarah is to make independence possible and to find those gifts in the people that we support, help them develop those gifts, those skills, and be productive members of their community. So rather than focusing on disabilities, we like to focus on differing abilities.
Okay, and what are some of those things that you're able to help with, Connor?
Sarah is very broad in how it helps people. One of the most important things we do as a whole is making independence possible. So whether it's providing job services, so a member from Sarah can earn a paycheck, that's a very rewarding thing that they can do through Sarah.
And not only for the employee, but also for the employer. I feel like you're able to help multiple people at the same time by doing this. How many people are you able to employ every year through Sarah?
Well, we actually serve well over 600 children and adults with a variety of abilities, differing abilities. One of our focuses in supported employment is to find jobs for the people who want to work. So currently we have over 125 supported workers working with 40 different business partners in communities throughout the state. So that's manufacturing, service, retail, you name it, a business, and we can provide some support where folks can have a job and make a difference for that employer.
How about for some of the employers out there, if they're watching at home, what are some things that they can do to get involved to help some of these people?
Well, when we, first we want to initiate a discussion, a dialogue. So if I sit down and talk with you about the work that you're doing or something that's going on here, I bet there's something that someone is doing that we could find a way to do. So we break a job down and we identify, again, the skills that are needed for that job. So when we have a dialogue with that employer, it's to say, you have a need, we'll figure out how we can meet that need. And then we do all the work. We provide the crews, we do this on a subcontracting basis, so we take care of all the paperwork. And it's a win-win. We've been working at certain jobs as certain employers throughout the community for well over 25 years. And we're always looking for new jobs and always looking for new partners.
And Connor, in doing that, you have a exciting event coming up.
We do. We have an event in Guilford. It's called Shift for Sarah. So people can come down and ride the stationary bikes for Sarah, raise money. We're going to have food trucks, DJ there, and I'm sure some Sarah participants will be out there as well, lending a hand. So we're very excited about that. You can find more information on our website, sarahfoundation.org.
I think Pat and I are going to have to race
there you go.
on the cycles there. But I think at the end of the day, as we said earlier, it's so important to treat everybody as a person, because at the end of the day, people with disabilities are also people, if you want to touch upon that.
Oh, definitely.
Great people.
Great people, exactly. So, there's, we want our focus in terms of making independence possible, enhancing skills, enriching lives. Everyone has a role in their community, whether we live, work, play. We have people involved on their state and town committees to advocate for other people. There is, we always just want to tap in to the potential and to the abilities, and we end up learning much more from the people we support.
You guys are doing great work here. Pat and Connor, thank you so much for joining us here today on CT Style. Of course, for more information about Sarah, all you got to do is head on over to kfc.org/charityct. Thank you so much again.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Coming up, we're